So yesterday I was watching this video of one Chinese man doing a very basic non-conform, um, and he was looking amazing. I was like, so I'm watching these kind of videos a lot. Like, I love to observe and point out those micro expressions, those micro things in everything. Whenever I'm watching a dance video or a fight scene or anything, I am a very intense observer. For me, every micro expression from where it's coming, I want to know that what is going on behind the visible. So for long I wanted to learn about this one thing, that why Chinese folks or Asian folks, when they do action or whatever, they look very impressive. Even if they do like this, they look impressive. But I have, because I go around and I observe lots of people, I've seen people doing 10 flips, jumping in the sky and doing lots of difficult stuffs. And in dance, whenever they are dancing, they are like literally killing themselves. Especially, there are lots of things that they're doing that I really cannot understand, because I always believe that movement or anything in physical activity, take it from dance or take it from scene choreography, fight scene choreography, it's not about doing lots of things or distorting your face. So why they don't look good? They never look good. They might be very skilled, but when they are right in front of you doing 10 flips and even jumping in the sky, they don't look good. So my question was this, and I was always wanting to, although I was clear in my mind, but education always clear lots of things. Like there were lots of weak things that are now clearer for me every day I'm learning more, and also about this field. Okay, so I learned that we have external instrument and internal instrument. So although I was not aware, but from the very beginning I was aware that working internally and coming from inside, from within, is very important in lots of things. That's why for me those micro expressions were very important, and I'm so glad that I have done it. So external instruments are the body, the body that we are working externally on, like we are lifting weight, we are doing stretching, and even externally working is very difficult. Like you have to work for years to build up your external instrument. The other is voice. In voice also, like I'm doing these vocal practices. Like people ask me, do you want to become a singer? I'm like, no, I'm just doing it because it's a part of the training, because I love it. So I was earlier doing it because it's kind of a hobby for me, but now I'm glad that I'm learning that I'm actually training my external instrument. Okay, in tone, there are tone. Even in real life, I can say that I love you. I love you. I love you. The tone really talk more than the words. This tone is very important. So a person can say yes, 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 and also expression. Body language, tone, talk actually more than the words. Like there are some people, they can say one of the harshest things, but people never mind it, because lots of other things matter more. Your body language, because you talk more than the real words. I can say fuck it, but a person can sit and say fuck it, but everybody knows, please, you don't say fuck it, because you don't have the body language for that word, you don't have the tone. So these things really talk a lot. So I'm not saying that saying everything fuck it, because I'm watching lots of Hollywood films from the time that I am watching this Al Pacino. It has really, and I am constantly on the street dealing with these people. So it is a very bad habit. I should really work on it. So every sentence I say, I'm like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna talk about this a lot. The other day I was talking to my mom. I said, oh, this is a fucked up thing. I said something like that, and she was like, every time she say to me, I think that you're not in a good environment, you're not sitting with good people, because the way you talk, it really shows. Yeah, okay. So forget about me. Rhythm. In voice also you have rhythm. Whenever you are talking, yeah, everything in life, even take it martial arts, take it dance, take it gymnastic, take it fights in choreography, there must be a rhythm. See, in music I'm working on the rhythm. If you miss the rhythm, then you are gone. In acting there is a rhythm. You have to create your rhythm. Okay. And yeah, and there is projection in pitch, diction. What is diction? How articulate you are, how clear you are, your pronunciation, accent. That I'm weak in, but how articulate you are, how clear you can deliver your points. And face, eyes talk, Chiku, eyes talk. Eyes talk. Face expression talk. I can say fuck you. I can say fuck you. My face is talking from side even. I can say fuck you. I can say fuck you. Micro face expression is something that is coming from within. I think that even if your intention is something in your mind and you want to work on your micro expression, you want to correct it, you want to force it, that is not gonna work. So that's why in this film, I believe one must be very authentic, and you must be so careless. You shouldn't care, how I will look on this fucking camera or to these people. You should be so secure from inside and don't give a fuck. Just be yourself. In that time, I think that when you are coming from here, I'm not giving a fuck. I just care about whatever I have built in my mind, and this is my craft, so this is important for me. So that time micro expression gonna come. So micro expression, I think that although it is an external instrument, but micro expression is really an internal work, baby. And breathe, the singing, the martial arts, doing martial arts, cardio. Exercise. Actually, exercise is everywhere. People say, well, exercise, people go to gym. Okay, that is another topic, but fitness is fucking in everything. Fitness help you in your life, and in acting, this is a very big part of acting. You gonna build your breathing. In breathing, you can pause, you will have control. Where, in pause, this pause and break and doing less is very important. Usually folks think that, oh, if I do a lot, if I distort my face, then I am a good dancer, then I am a good actor. No. You should be really aware of pause. See, in music there is a pause. If you're doing 4x4, so yeah, there are pauses. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that. Those pauses is a part of the rhythm, makes the rhythm. Even in Kathak we have khali, so those things are very important. Even in acting, doing less, being aware of the pauses and rhythm is very important. Okay, so not making this video long, is 9 minutes. Okay, and there are internal instruments. Internal instrument is all coming from here. Imagination, it's emotion, that without even forcing yourself, how much you are able to express your emotions. Some people force themselves, like now they think in their mind, now I want to be angry, yeah, usually here, I have watched these Korean films. Whenever they are sad, they don't force themselves to, cry or yell. They are there with their sitting with their true emotions. But here, people are, now you are sad because you are sad. You have lost somebody in the film, in the scene. When you should shout, yell, and be in tears and say, "Ah, I lost you! I lost you!" So no, showing your true emotions, whatever it is, without forcing it. See, Al Pacino he never had tears in his eyes in his films, most of the time, because he was always sitting with his true emotions, not forcing himself into some unrealistic shit or conventional shit. Mostly folks who are not aware, they are in boxes, and they also force other people to exist in those boxes. And when you refuse to exist in those boxes, in their boxes, then they're gonna call you, oh, she's difficult. What she think about herself? She's arrogant. She's a bitch. I should put her in her place. She think that she's a master. She's more intelligent than me. I am the teacher. You should listen to me because I am trying to put you in a fucking box. Okay. Another is concentration, which is very important. Again, martial arts, sports help your concentration. Good diet help your concentration, because this is the asset that you have. You should protect this. You shouldn't go and fuck around with those negative assholes to fuck your mind. Observation. Even if you're on social media, when I'm watching these folks, I really try to get in their psychology. That's a kind of observation. When I see the people, usually in my real life, because I hadn't good experiences with humans, so I'm a little bit like not very comfortable observing them, because I'm kind of like, I don't know this person. I'm a little bit scared of human beings. But when I'm on social media, I observe a lot, and I'm a very good observer. Mind, intellect. If you're working constantly on your mind and learning lots of education, that is simultaneously working on your internal instrument. So this internal instrument is coming from reading a lot, life experiences. I am the master of life experiences. Reading, I'm the master of reading. Improvisation, I am the master of improvisation. I can improvise very easily. Just give me, some lines, and after that I'm gonna fucking improvise it. Just give me 2 steps of the choreography and the concept. I'm gonna fucking improvise it. I'm very good in observing life. Yeah, I'm a very good observer. And if I am not in fight and flight mode, I am a very good observer. I can read the red flags beforehand, at least 70% of the time. And journaling, I am the master of journaling. Over the years, I have used thousands of journals, and I cannot exist without journaling. So even before knowing this, I was constantly, from the very beginning, now it has been, I think, 10 years that I'm constantly working actively on my internal instrument. So it is internal instrument is mostly coming from theory. That's why I always emphasize that even if a person is doing dance, sports, fitness, whatever shit in this world, if you're doing a job, if you wanna scale up in relationship, theory is very important. Without theory, people are like, oh, it's about practical, it's practical, go to this dance class and just see and learn. No. Theory is non-negotiable. Theory is for the mind, for the internal instrument, and theory gonna put you on the right path. Otherwise, you're gonna you're gonna become a confused, fucked up person who is always chasing the noises out there. Instead of the dance, you will do circus, you will do lots of acrobats out there, and you will call it a dance. Instead of dance, you're gonna make lots of ugly faces and lots of movements, and you think that is a dance. No, dance was never about that. Dance was like, just walk and if it's fitting the rhythm, and if fitting the music, and if it's fitting everything, the vibe, then that is the dance. Acting is also like that. It's not about sitting only there and talking to your devil. Talk to your devil. Sorry, but this is not happening. It means that you are uncoachable. Oh my God. Okay, I cannot understand the the training here. I really want to advise all those people out there who think that they are the coaches. They should go and really, train for 10 years or 20 years in some good institute, around the world, not in one place. Yeah, they really teach lots of toxic shits in the name of education to these people. And the more people they brainwash and prime, the more they're gonna fuck the natural talents. Like, people are gonna think that whatever the essence they have is wrong, and they must fit into their box. And when lots and lots of people fit into those box, then we're gonna have all those conventional ways, the same thing, the same films, the same themes, the same scripts, the same kind of faces, the same kind of acting, the same kind of mechanical acting. I even don't see those things that they're doing as acting. Same kind of mechanical, and people get tired, because nowadays you can watch good films anywhere. So there is no scarcity. So if they are teaching the same things, so we're gonna get the same thing, and we are now tired of the same thing. So we are moving to, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about this also. So this is such a nostalgia. After, when I was in school, I was watching this Korean drama, Pasta. There is Lee Son Kyun, who was in Parasite also. He's a very good actor. And the lady, oh my God, it was such a nostalgia yesterday when I was watching it. And I loved that man so much, that chef. And the way he was, detached and also attached to the lady, in taking his affection from the lady and giving his attention. That is an kind of disorder, like narcissistic kind of disorder. But I was liking that, because Koreans are very good in showing even the negative things in a very romantic way. As a kid, I really loved that man. I was like, oh my God, I want a man like him to kiss me like that. And I was very much into that Korean drama was my favorite. I was like, I want. So I was hitting on my English teacher, although I was very little. So that was he was my first crush. I always wanted him to kiss me that way. So I had imagination from the very beginning. So I was imagining, I was not lustful. So but I was a very hopeless romantic from the very early age, even from the age of 6. I was very romantic. So I was very romantic. I was very romantic, hopeless romantic till even age 16, 17. Very romantic. Yeah. So this guy is very confused. Like, are you into that lady or hating that lady? Like, but still, even yesterday I was watching that K drama and I was liking it. I was like, see, the talent of these Korean people. They are very talented in making films, and even they are very skilled. Like, I'm really rewatching that Pasta. And Mood of the Day is another Korean film. I watched it. Yeah. That is also a very old film. I watched it years back, and I really want to rewatch it. And YOLO is another Korean film. It is on Netflix now. I watched it 2 years back. Very motivational film. Like, oh my God, if I get into such a films, I'm gonna blast into Sector 7 kind of films, into Kill Bill kind of films, into YOLO kind of films. Gosh, that is my food. Just take me into those things. those rolls are my food, blood, bone. This YOLO is very good, like a very good film. So kind of motivational, kind of, films must be like that. And the acting is amazing. Okay, like this pasta. And there are lots of other films that I have watched, and they were amazing films, but I have kind of forgotten about it. Yeah. So one last thing that I want to say. So there are lots of this Ted Andrew Ted, something like that. He's been charged with, trafficking and all those things. He was a guy, guru of incels, a fucked up guy who was driving this very expensive cars on road and always boasting about his success, and all these incels were looking up to him like, oh, he's the man, he's teaching us masculinity. And now he's been he has been charged with lots of abuse and trafficking and connection to these files. And social media, like, see this social media nowadays, lots of fucked up people with lots of resources out there, because they have all on plate. They literally do nothing. They just sit, fart, abuse, and they get all those money. And when these young men see the money and the support that they have and the money that they have, they get lured. Because mostly the youngsters, especially youngsters who are hitting puberty, they think that that is life. Oh my god, if I become misogynist like him, then I'll also gain money, I'll also gain fame, I'll also gain those connections. They think that is the life, they think that is the masculinity. So I am so happy that at least if it is a facade, because these guys are even the pawns. They are not the real people. Even the pawns, the very small and good for nothing pawns, when they get connected to this elite groups, they get very rich and famous. Even the pawns. But now, even if it's a kind of distraction for the masses to, entertain them with some pawn, that, he is the culprit. Now, take heed of him, because, to, distract people. So they are using him to distract the masses. But still, I think that this is good that is happening. I'm learning more and more that, frauds, and good for nothings who had all easy and all on plate come there and sit on their fucking useless asses and boast about their hard works, disguise all their darkness in the name of hard work, in the name of loss of holy tax. No. Now, one thing that I have learned, whoever come out there and boast about their hard work, don't believe it. See their actions. Is this person really working hard, or he is just boasting about it because he has some money? So it's easy for them to say it, and he know, because the money will lure the masses and the masses will believe him. I work hard, I drink millions of black coffee in a day, I smoke, I sleep 1 hour a day. These are all toxic shits that gonna fuck you inside out. So is this really the secret of the success? You should ask it. So whoever is coming out there sitting on their asses just because they have money and they have connections, doesn't mean that he's giving the best advice and whatever he's saying is right for you.